Yeah. What's up, y'all? It's your host, Most Decimos. Crispy, we're at another video. Cartoon villains that was horrifying. Let's get on to this video. There's plenty of cartoons that were so scary. I want to see who he got on this list. Look like I see the thumbnail, but the thumbnail cannot be that confirming. Sometimes they add a little more extra to it. But if you're new to the channel, we is on the road to 700. Y'all thought I was about to say 500. 700. And make sure you tell a friend to a family that your boy Crispy is on his way. Love y'all. And let's get on to this video.
Some of these shows must have been made to torment children, to punish us for bumping that buffoonery. What does the Fox say back in 2013? You're still talking about Ghostface? You're talking about Jason Voorhees? No, we got Powerpuff Girls villains, bro. I'm not trolling. Whoever was making cartoons back then is an evil, maniacal, devious maniac that must be sent to hell for eternity. Some of you are probably thinking, but Eustace, what do you mean? You have Powerpuff Girls on your list. Oh, so you don't know ball, huh? Powerpuff Girls got some of the scariest moments out there. But just sit back and let me show you exactly what I mean. First, I want to start off with Courage the Cowardly Dog. Not just because it's...
See, why you starting out too strong now? You know Courage was the most scariest show, but I still watch it as a kid, though. I'm not going to hold you. You might as well need to go ahead and put Gravity Falls on here, too. They got some scary moments, too. You cannot watch at nighttime.
This guy's name is Eustace, which some of y'all think I got my name from him, but my name is Eustace. Yeah, she called me Eustace or Eustace. This show had too many traumatizing characters to even count, but that boy Freaky Fred, he was different. Yeah. And yes, they green...
I'm about to come close to the mic with this one. You know what Freaky Fred said? Naughty.
A character named Freaky Fred, and freaky he was. He was also British, bald, and weird. I'm sure you could already tell though by the way he's sitting and smiling. Like, look at dude, bro. He got a single front tooth. But Eustace locked Courage in a room with this man. What is wrong with dude? Like, he was always doing Courage wrong. He had this man Courage doing anything to get out of there. While Freaky Fred sits on the toilet smiling saying, "My Courage, I'm feeling naughty." This man Courage doing anything to get out of there. While Freaky Fred sits on the toilet smiling saying, "My Courage, I'm feeling naughty. I love your hair." Oh my lord. We need to send the SWAT team. Fuck it.
Nah, that's crazy, son. And the first time I watched this episode as a kid, I never knew why he wanted to cut. Like, he was so into cutting people's hair. Like, he was into cutting hair bad. Like, you never see somebody that really was so happy to cut hair.
Bro, send Superman, bro, save him. He then held Courage down and forced a garbage haircut upon him. Haircut was so garbage, Courage tried to hide in the toilet. My nigga, that's crazy. Look how he was cutting his top, bro. This dude had me scared to open the door. I thought he was gonna come inside my house and give me the hog rider cut. He had Courage looking like a literal flea. Dude tried to grab onto the air to escape, but just listen. Yo, you hear this man's horrifying yells as Eustace is on the beach, feet up. Bro took a vacation. After this, Fred started feeding Courage in the bathroom. I mean, this episode was way too long with creepy music going on. What's crazy is though, the episode ends with him being surrounded by the police and going back to the mental asylum. Put that boy in Arkham and eat the key. Now this one right here mentally destroyed my brother for months. One of these nights, Courage was sleeping. And just look what—
oh yeah, that dream. Yeah, son, I did have a dream about this one time too, son. It did scare me, son. I ain't lying to you. It did.
He sees. You're not perfect. What the fuck is that? That's the right response, Courage. Because what was just on my screen had my man Courage looking like he just hit the SpongeBob carp. We then see him at this weird play getting laughed at by everyone. And it just kept getting even weirder. The next dream, he was with Auntie and she just exploded. I mean, at least it wasn't him though. Oh shit, there he goes too. Like, gang, how was any kid supposed to see these and not be shaken? Right. After all that, he had school the next day too, which might be the scariest part because I hated school. But this one right here is an underrated pick. In episode 1, Courage and the fam go to a hotel ran by a red cat, and just look how—
hey, you know who got this same outro? WRMZ. Shout out to WRMZ, bro. That's his favorite outro.
He pulled up, bro. Like, he just suspicious. And I don't know what it is about this show, but they had the most beautiful, horrifying music and sound effects. But Courage is left outside because the hotel doesn't allow dogs. But while Eustace is in the bed sleeping, it's revealed Katz the cat has pet human-eating spiders and secret tunnels inside all the walls. Nigga, he even had the shower on lockdown. Had me thinking dude was already inside my crib the whole time. But then he tried to feed Eustace to his spiders. Gang, this is not made for children. This is a creepypasta. He then caught Courage and tried strangling him to death with his bare hands. You cannot be doing this, bro. And I gotta mention this one, even though it's basic. But in episode 7, some crooks are being chased by the police bearing a cursed slab. Already, we're off to
Wait, I forgot. Wait, hold on. I got this. Let me think. Return this love, or you gonna be cursed. Return this love.
a crazy start. But then this ghost pulls up and says, "Return the slab or suffer my curse." Bro, get your freaky ass on, bro. You took your shit, bro. With your chopped ass, bro. This was the last thing they were ever heard saying, because they were then swallowed by a bunch of insects right across the street from Courage's house. And by the way, where the hell does Courage live? This man lives in hell, bro. They had anybody strolling through this park. But anyways, the next day, Courage found that slab and brought it right back to the crib. Biggest mistake. You know my boy King Ramsey slid immediately, and he was giving them boys hell. First, he flooded the whole crib, everything wet. Then he had some bugs eat the entire crib. Another thing to mention is, this show had some of the best voice acting. Like, every voice was on point. It was crispy. It was evil. Like, I don't know what to say, bruh. But now, I gotta show you something y'all didn't see coming, bro. Because the Powerpuff Girls got some real demons. Why?
All I'm gonna just say, if you never watched Powerpuff Girls, there's one specific character, and his name is him. Not him in a good way, just him in an evil way.
How did this episode start off with a giant dragon destroying the city, which they then pulled up on, beat up, and turned into a jump rope for their own entertainment? We gotta start mentioning the Powerpuff Girls motion, because like, they low-key up there. But then we see that someone is watching them, and the narrator immediately starts glazing.
This is a villain so evil, so sinister, so horribly vile, that even the utterance of his name strikes fear into the hearts of men. The only safe way to refer to this King of Darkness is simply him.
You said what? You said his name. Who? It's him? His name?
You. Just you. Building your app. On base 44. Describe it.
His name is him? No way he's that bad, bro. He cannot be that scary, right?
He is.
Didn't destroy them at all, did you?
What type of vocal preset does he have? I rebuke, I repent against this evil being. But he literally sensed the Powerpuff Girls' sadness and started jumping for joy. He's never been more excited. He immediately started cooking up a nasty plot. You see, the Powerpuff Girls were having some inside problems, a lot of team disagreements. So he possessed Bubbles' stuffed animal and was whispering to her. He was making me uncomfortable as a grown-ass man watching his back. He was all up in her ear like, Bubbles, do this, Bubbles, do that. Manipulating a full child, like what? So on their next mission, fighting Godzilla by the way, Bubbles wasn't listening to anyone besides the doll, which made Buttercup go off the walls and almost killed an old lady. Y'all see how this man's a problem, right? Possessing children's dolls? Like, you just a damn villain. And the way—
Hey, what's that one episode that they were sitting in the bed, bruh, and every time they closed their eyes, the stuffed animal kept coming closer and closer. I know I'm not tripping. No, I know there's an episode. There's an episode that happens.
he looks just so weird. He look like a freaky devil leprechaun. I don't even know what you even call that. But then after that, I have an episode about a dude named the Boogeyman. Tell me why the Powerpuff Girls was snapping with the names. But this dude was literally far below, down below their beds, throwing a party with all his demons. Maybe he's just a chill guy, but he didn't invite me, so I can't respect it. But look at him, bro. Looking like a damn Space Jam villain. He's probably worse though. His plan was to take over the world. Look how his demons was coming up from beneath children's beds with no regard.
That's crazy.
One of them was inside the fridge. For what purpose have you done this? And this dude just took the whole bed with him and destroyed the crib. But right here is the most insane thing. Why did this dude wake up in a child's bed and drive off with the NASCAR bed, bro? What is happening? I don't understand.
Hey, yeah, boy, put that boy for Mario Kart 8 World right now. Put that boy in Mario World, bro. Hey, DLC. I'm buying all of it. $100.
And the boogeyman pulls up looking like this, just moving all smooth.
That dude clean though.
Oh, okay, I see.
He clean though.
Genuinely terrifying though. And his plan was even worse. He literally blocked the sun for everyone. Just look how they was doing to children, bro. Do I have to say anything more? Burning civilians? Who greenlit this? Who said this was okay? I can't back bro no more. This is not right. Someone else I want to briefly mention is Professor Dick Hardley. I just don't trust him with a name like that. I'm sorry. He also has a ponytail, so like, bro, just watch out for bro. Keep an eye open. Now for Adventure Time, one of my favorite shows that was...
Oh, no, that's crazy. What is that? Bro, what the... No, bro. No, bro. It just can't be. Every time I see this face, it give me childhood trauma relations, like trauma, childhood trauma. Huh? Like the Lich itself, like you know how powerful this dude is. He beat Billy. Like y'all remember Billy?
So weird and creepy, but I have to mention the goat. I've talked about it before, but this freaky deer was doing lick and runs. Yes, licking.
Hey, I'm not gonna hold you. That deer was crazy. Come to find out that boy was moving his hands like this. Nah, yeah, that boy
dudes and running away. So Finn and Jake try to stop him, but he has some burners on him. Eventually, he jumped on Finn's legs, then threw him at a pole and generally 1v2'd Jake the dog and Finn the human. This might be one of the greatest feats in the entire show. But when Finn wakes up, there's nobody around him. Nobody inside the Candy Kingdom either. Well, besides Jake, who is now a crackhead digging in the trash. Word on the street is, he sold his PS4 too. Complete hood bankruptcy. But Finn and Jake eventually go down into the sewers and find everyone from the Candy Kingdom covered in mysterious juices, barely breathing. Yeah. This actually had me freaking out when I was younger and now, bro. I can't even lie to you. Finn was like, Jake, did you do this? And he's like, what? No, I didn't. Yeah, because he did, bro. The freaky deer, who then stands up and reveals he has fingers before licking Peps. But he didn't just have fingers, he had hands on him too. Finn ran up and got completely embarrassed. He was getting sauce, bro. He was catching combos before Jake dropped a singular brick on his... Oh, sorry. 2 bricks on his head, bro. This episode to me made no sense, but it was like so fire. In the next episode I want to mention, Marceline, Finn, and Jake get trapped inside some cave, but Jake already ate all of Marceline's food, which apparently is not good. She was already turning into a monster. She could bite me anytime though. I'm not gonna lie, I'll let it slide. In the meantime, Finn goes out to look for some food and whatnot, where he ends up finding some like, some dead people, some whatnot, average Adventure Time stuff, And while that's happening, Marceline is transforming into a full-blown tweaker, talking about she could smell his insides and they smell good, looking like my precious.
No, yeah, I lied to you. I said, Jake, he better get the book.
She was all up in the rafters looking freaky. But this right here is the crazy part, because PB finally comes down to save them, pops out like, oh my gosh, how are you guys? And Marceline eats her. But apparently this magic spoon that Finn found could heal her, like, classic Adventure Time thing, But let me get into what y'all really want to see.
That Lich.
The Lich pulled up on that boy Finn looking tough, like he's straight from hell. Basically, he put the boys both inside a genjutsu, telling them to fall, and they just had to listen to it. Had to listen to a lot more too, because he said
he did this twice. He didn't do this once, he did this twice. The first time, Finn had a pink suit, a pink sweater, not suit, a pink sweater on. Bro, when I saw this the first time, I'm not gonna hold you, I never did like this Lich. I still
only
don't.
Darkness for him and death for his people. Why was he writing dark poems that were kind of fire? He literally said Finn is strong, but he is beyond strength. I'm keeping it short to be honest, but the only reason I put the deer over him is because Finn literally covered him in mysterious white sauces, which turned him into a baby, so he lost all of his aura. These are just my personal picks, He's really did mess me up as a kid, I can't lie. I used to be a really big cartoon
Nah, that's crazy though. Nah, but Gravity Falls low key could be on here too. I'm not gonna. But hey, hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm out. I'm gone.